Good evening, gentlemen. I have successfully hit go live, so I will not be babbling away to myself for an hour like I did on Wednesday night. I've got the belly cam set up, so not only can you see me frantically sawing away at the steering wheel, you can get a terrific view of my lockdown beer belly as well, which we are working hard on getting rid of. Okay, into quali. I'm going to get out straight away. Although I think this will be the right one. Yep, no messing about tonight. Get out. It's a big grid as well, so I want to get out before it gets too busy. With the track being wet, it takes a good 4 or 5 laps sometimes to bring the tyres up to temperature. So the quicker I get out, the better, I think. And try and set a decent time. So we really need to get these tyres nice and green in the bottom right there, and up to about 30 psi. So I've done a setup earlier this afternoon, which should allow them to do that. It's just a case of gingerly going round just now, trying to get these pressures up a bit before we can really have a good crack at quali. And trying to stay off these slippy curves. This afternoon I did a 2:08, so that's kind of what that's kind of what the ballpark I'm aiming for.
There's a slow car up ahead.
Mr. De Jong is spun there.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Somebody there. People are coming off the track left, right and centre. As long as they don't get in my way.
in sector 1. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Well done, mate. Personal fastest now.
Shit.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Cut detected.
These guys are putting me right off there, I have to say. I think I'll retire to the pits whilst all this is going on. Okay. Yeah, it got busy very quickly. Let's just see if we can get a little gap somewhere here. How many have we got on the grid tonight then? We have 33. So that is again a busy old circuit. The first corner, which certainly in the GT4 race on Wednesday, the first corner was an absolute disaster for many of us. Folk trying to win the race in the first corner, it never happens, and I sustained a bit of damage, so I'll be trying to avoid that tonight. A lot of people out on track. See a little gap coming up. Maybe once this number 701 is coming round to the last corner, I might just start going out then. Okay. Try and time this right, just get down the end of the pit lane as he's going past. Hopefully. Oh. Somebody's got the same idea. I might wait for this number 1. There he goes.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Yellow flag, be careful. Yellow flag in sector 1.
Okay, we might have created a little bit of space here. As I say, I've got to go around at least a couple of times to get these tyres up to temperature, so it's not just a case of making a gap for yourself. It's, I'm going to try and let this guy past. It's maintaining that gap for a few laps, so it's when you're ready to do a couple of flyers, you've got a bit of space.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Still not able to go full pelt. I'm going to try and let these two guys pass when I get a chance here. And this guy coming up behind me, I'll let him go as well. Yeah, it's just every time I let somebody pass, there's somebody else in my mirrors. So, come on you go. Tyres are up to temperature now, so if I can get round. And there's the end of this lap and have a decent space. I should be able to have a crack at it.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Okay, here we go.
Slow car ahead.
Okay, we're over a second up.
Yellow flag ahead, be careful.
Oh, Mr. Armando, don't get in my way.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
2.5 seconds up. Okay, this is going to be reasonable. I'm going to go for another one now. Enough fuel.
Yellow flag, be careful. Red on me, personal fastest lap. Yellow flag ahead, be careful.
A little bit up. Seven
Yellow
up.
flag in sector 1.
Nearly a second up. As long as this guy behind me doesn't screw me up. Over a second up.
Well done, mate. Personal best.
Okay, I'm just going to come off at the end of the first corner here.
Lap invalidated.
Okay. We'll come back to the garage. So, how are we doing there? 208, yeah. I mean, that's basically what I did earlier on. A 208. I think at one point I got into the 207s, the high 207s. So at the moment I'm 30th. To be honest, if I went out again, I might move up one or two places. So it's probably not worth it. I think I'll just stick where I am. Mr. Owens there, who's a frequent companion at this end of the grid, Mr. Rabando. Yui's doing very well. He's a bit ahead of me tonight. So yeah, I think I'll take that and I'll stay at the back of the grid. Tactics coming into play. And we'll see what happens. I think if I hold back, there's definitely going to be an incident at the first corner. I mean, you can see this big long straight with the very tight corner at the end, so there's definitely going to be an incident there. The hardest part of this circuit is the first 3-4 corners. You know, once you're through them, it's actually reasonably straightforward. That's definitely the most technical part. Hard to maintain the speed through corners sort of 2, 3 and 4. Once you're past that, you get back onto the sort of faster bit of the whole circuit. So 10 minutes to go, and if I sit this out, and I'll maybe put it on a nice view for you guys watching. Let's see who's out and about. Here's Derek. Put it on a nice TV camera view for you. And what I can do is I can open my Hopple Hoppo IPA, 6.2%, very nice. I will confess this is not the first beer I've had this afternoon. Usual Friday virtual pub with my brother and Jeff and my mate Kenny. Very enjoyable since 4 o'clock. It's now just gone 7 o'clock here in the UK. So I've had 2 or 3 beers, I'll not lie to you. But it's not a league race, so you know, no great consequences. Let me have a look at some of the chat going on here. Oh, I had Dave Jones, hello there. Oh, you couldn't find the server, okay. Well, basically when you click on refresh servers and then it brings up the list, then you need to click on the search and you just type in senior, SENIOR, and that'll narrow it down. And there's usually about 3 or 4, but you'll see the one which is our server, and the password is just, if you want to take part in race, it's senior50, senior50, and if you just want to spectate races which maybe not taking part in, the password is live media, all one word. So look forward to seeing you on circuit, Mr. Jones. Very famous name, I'm sure you've been told this many times. David Bowie's original name, David Jones. What are you saying, your time 2:09? Well, hey, you know, 2:09 is fine for joining in the races here. You can see I'm only about a 2:08. There's some very fast guys. I mean, this fun race tonight, obviously, the warm-up, you've got Group 1 and Group 2 guys. So you've got a real mixture of fast guys and slow guys. You know, the guys here at the top, Derek Bird, Neil Bywater, Mr. Noble, Mr. Van Brabant, Mr. Novosi, they're fast guys. They've got really nice rigs at home, and I know that's why they're in Group 1, racing on Sunday evenings. Group 2, which I'm in, Saturday evening races, you would be competitive there with a 2:09. And of course you don't have to be, I keep saying this to folk, you don't have to be super fast in driving sims. As long as you're consistent and you call it a bit canny, as we say in Scotland, and just keep out of trouble, you will pick places up. So the sooner you get on, the better. How's the stream, everyone? Can you hear me okay, and is the stream quality okay? Oh, this is not the best bottle opener I've ever had, but there we go. That's the Hoppo opened. So yeah, look, pole just now is a 2:02. And I'm away back here, 6 seconds off the pace. But you know, out of a field of what we're looking at now, 35 drivers, I'm quite happy with that. Thank you, Andreas. The stream's just fine, jolly good. I need to have a prompt note on my monitor to say, make sure you've clicked go live. Okay, we're into the last 4 and a bit minutes of quali. I've never really, I know the Nurburgring very well. I've driven it on many sims before, but I don't have a lot of experience of driving in the rain, to be honest. And I was kind of busy with other stuff this week, so I only really got a chance to put some practice laps in today in the GT3 car and work on a setup. So basically I've got my tyre pressure sorted, I've got my fuel load sorted, I've jacked up the traction control to I think at level 7 just to try and help with spinning tyres. What else did I do? Oh, the steering ratio, I notched that down to it's either 14 or 13, so it just makes my wheel a little bit more sensitive to get into the tighter corners. So you know, I'm gradually exploring setup values. I don't really know that much about it, but I'm learning all the time. Hey, don't laugh, Andreas. I've got posts here in front of my monitor saying there's 3 of them. The first one says make sure you are in the right car, because I once turned up at a GT4 race in a GT3. The other one says change the race setup in between quali and the race to make sure I load in my race setup. And the third one, which I just added last week, because I didn't know this, is when you're quali, don't click drive and then just sit there in the pits, because your tyres are going cold all the time. So as soon as you click drive, go. And the same on when you're sitting on the grid for the race, you know, don't click drive too quickly, because as soon as you do that, your tyres are losing heat. So I didn't know that. So yeah, at our age, you know, senior moments, we need to keep reminding ourselves of things. Yeah, my essay wasn't high enough for this circuit either, Dave. I hadn't been on it much in ACC, so I had to spend a good bit of time just driving around, you know, trying to make sure I got the service rating up. It's a good way of learning the circuit anyway, isn't it? Andreas, you've got your prompt notes as well. Excellent. Okay, we're 1 minute 30 odd left of qualifying. Have I been bumped down any further? Probably. I'm in 30 seconds still out of 35. Final swigs of beer. Cheers, chaps. Hope you're having a good Friday night wherever you are. Of course, it won't be night for some of you. It's some of you it may be morning, afternoon. Who knows? Yeah, that's good advice, Andreas. That's exactly what I did. Just raced offline with the AI, sort of learnt some of the braking points from them. It doesn't take too long to get your your service rating up for a circuit. So we're nearly ready. Three and a half minutes wait time to allow folk to go to the loo or grab another beer or whatever. I shall pour myself some of this Hoppo and have a final slug before we are off. Wow, that's really tasty. Highly recommended for anyone that likes their craft ales. Okay, so we're switching to the grid fairly soon. Okay.
Alright, we have some wind conditions. Watch out for curbs and exit, and remember to brake early.
A quick double check. Load in my race setup. Just check that. Yep, 45 litres of fuel. Good to go. So, taking bets now, how many folk do you think will be involved in the first corner incident? Yep, 35 drivers. That's a bummer, Andreas. I know what the back pain's like. I hope you feel better tomorrow. Okay, less than a minute to go. I forgot to switch on Crew Chief. I do have it running in the background, but I forgot to switch it on. So just have to make do with the commentary prompts from ACC itself, and whatever
30 seconds.
mutterings I give you as we're driving round. I'm going to click with about 20 seconds to go.
20 seconds.
Okay.
Going double file.
Again, trying to stay in that green section, which is where we're meant to be. see a couple of guys behind me hanging back. It's probably a very good idea. I'm going to hang back from the first corner, I tell you. I think it'll be a wise move.
Green light, go, go, go.
Okay, we'll get down there
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
and then we'll call it very canny once we get there.
Slow car ahead. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Well, that's better than I was expecting. There's a few off here, there's a few sliding. Yep. That was lucky. I managed to avoid all that. A few more making contact up ahead. Let's close up on these guys. We might be able to pick up a few more places if there's incidents down here. Try and find ourselves a bit of space eventually. Oh, more contact. Another couple off. This guy behind me is looking a bit feisty, so I might just let him go. Oh, it's Michael, one of the admins. Okay, up to 24th from what was that, 32nd or something. So it just shows you what can be done if you stay out of trouble. But now we'll just try and settle down a little bit. Get these tyres up to temperature, which they aren't looking too bad already actually. And see how we do. Oh, went a bit wide there. There's Jeremy, who must have, he's the other admin, he must have got caught up in that first lap mayhem, because he's normally a lot faster than me, so he's carving his way back up. I'm not going to get in his way. Having said that, we are racing for position. Went in a bit deep there. Who's this behind me? Berger. It's not Gerhard Berger, is it? Oh shit. Got a couple of tyres on the slippy rumble strip there.
Clear on the left.
Yeah, he's forcing me into mistakes. I'm going to let him go. Again, if somebody's obviously quicker than me, like this chap behind me I think is as well, I will let them go. Because there's no point in ruining their race and putting yourself under unnecessary pressure.
Well done, mate. Trust your best. Slow car ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Mr. Heor doing a dive on me there.
Yellow flag, be careful there. There's a slow car ahead.
Oh. Oh, he tapped me. Not good. Who's this? Oh, Mr. Bando, right? I'm not going to make it easy for him.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest now. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
He's right
Car
beside
on the right.
me.
Clear on the right.
He thought better of it.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh, he's all over me.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front. There's a slow car ahead. There's a slow car ahead. Car on the right.
He's beside me.
Clear on the right.
Oh, well done. That was good, fair. Giving
Car
each
on
other
the right.
room. I've got another
Clear
one
on the
now. Mr. Ellis, yeah.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
I'll just see if these guys maybe start to make some mistakes. But these guys are normally faster than me, so I was quite happy, pleasing myself for holding them off there for a wee while. As I say, I'm running quite high levels of traction control, so that's probably hurting my top speed and my corner exits a little bit, but I thought it was probably the better bet in wet conditions. There's quite a battle going on behind me.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Brother mate, this is me, Russell West.
I'm setting personal fastest lap, so I'm doing something right. Jeez, I'm nearly 2 seconds up on this lap. It's got to be the beer.
Slow car ahead.
I think I'm catching these two guys in front. Over 2 seconds up. They've got, so 3 cars ahead now. So a 3-car battle. Three seconds faster on that lap, bloody hell.
Brother mate, the fastest lap so far.
Whoa, clattered over that badly. Oh, I got the line all wrong there. Oh shit. That was my fault. I'm going to let him go. Mr. Nolan, I think it was there. Okay. I think I may be making a small apology after the race. Let's try and fight our way back though, because these guys are slower than me. I should catch them up.
mark. Keep pushing.
That's Mr. Nolan ahead of me, so unfortunately I have a feeling I'm going to be passing him again.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
He's gone off. God, I hope I haven't damaged his car badly. And that's his race over. Otherwise I'll be making a big apology. So our next target, I think, is Mr. Skelton. Just slightly up ahead here. Trying to stay off the slippy stuff there. Oh, got that slightly bad. Bouncing through that chicane there. That's really good fun. 12 minutes of the race left.
There's a car leaving the pit lane, watch out.
And I can see I've done a 2:06 at one point, which I'm very happy about. Deep in there. That nearly ended in tears.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
I'm definitely gaining on him. He wasn't that close on the last lap. Okay. We have him in our sights. See if we can put him under a bit of pressure into making a mistake. There it is. There's the mistake. He managed to get back on cleanly. Fair enough. That means we're right with him now. Jesus, I think I nearly tapped him there. He's holding me at bay. Six, 7 minutes to go, roughly. Went a wee bit wide. I didn't want to try anything fancy there. He's keeping me honest, that's for sure.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
It's like he's found an extra gear, but I think there's a car just ahead of him now, which is going to come into the mix any second.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh! I saw my chance, and I thought I'm going to go for it. He's right. He's right with me again, no? That was basically a game of chicken. Minutes to go. I think he's holding back, hoping I'm going to make a mistake now. Yep, there's another car up ahead, but I think I'm going to run out of time, to be honest. Maybe another couple of laps.
Right, man. The leader is on the final lap. Give me the final push.
So if the leader's on the final lap, that means he is going to be coming up to lap me pretty quickly. So I better keep an eye on my mirrors. I think this will be the leader coming up on me. If I can get to the start finish before him, that would be ideal for letting him past. Go. Yeah. Mr. Bird.
Neither has finished the race. Right, man, the race is over. Good job. You did the best you could. Take it easy in the lap.
Okay, I think that's my race over as well. So, 29th. Not bad. I think I could have had another sort of 5 places or so if I hadn't had my off and a wee tap with Mr. Nolan, who I must apologise to. But great fun though. I put in a 206.8, which is my fastest ever in the wet here, faster than my qualifying. So overall pretty happy with that. And let's hope we have a nice repeat clean race tomorrow for the actual Group 2 league race. So superb. Hope you enjoyed that, guys. I'll catch you later on. Have a nice Friday evening.